In April 2022, 55-year-old Paul Prowant and his girlfriend 43-year-old Andrea Rosewoods, around 10 p.m. left the Full Throttle bar in Illinois where they had been drinking. Because they had had a drink, the two of them decided to walk home, but they never made it home because they were both hit by a drunk driver and died minutes later just outside the bar. When police arrived at the scene of the crime, a red Dodge car was parked in the middle of the road, the front of the car was damaged, and blood was splattered all over it. Stephanie Melgoza, a college student attending Bradley University, is casually standing beside the car, acting oddly calm and unconcerned for someone who just hit and killed two people. Stephanie Melgoza claims she was driving to the bar and one person jumped out in front of her and hit her car, so she called 911. Then claimed she had no idea how the other person had been hit. All the bartenders and all the bar patrons came out of the bar to help when they heard what had happened. Stephanie never made any attempt to check on the two people she'd hit, explaining to the cops that people from the bar were already checking on them. She claimed to be coming from another bar, where she had had 3 drinks about 40 minutes prior. While talking to the police, Stephanie fails an eyesight coordination test which she smiles and laughs through. The police ask her to walk a straight line for them, which she acts confused about. She can barely keep her balance when asked to balance on one leg. When asked to take a blow test, she starts giggling and makes a sexual joke before taking the test. She smiles the entire time while being handcuffed and escorted to the back of the cop car. Both Paul and his girlfriend Andrea were found deceased at the scene. Both victims had severed legs. One victim's leg was pinned to the front of Stephanie's car, the other victim's leg was found in the grass next to the car. During all of the chaos and efforts to possibly preserve the victims' lives, Stephanie tells a police officer that she is willing to fully cooperate as long as the cops aren't mean to her. Her blood alcohol level was 0.253, almost 3 times the legal limit. While being taken to the hospital, Stephanie asks police if she will be able to make it to her class tomorrow. She just sings to herself and laughs in the back of the cop car the entire ride to the hospital. The cops try to make her understand that she hit 2 people with her car and that they are both dead. Stephanie denies hitting 2 people and acts a little annoyed by the police officers. She thinks that someone jumped out in front of her car and that she did nothing wrong and never acts sorry that people have died. In the hospital room, she brags about her upcoming Vegas trip for her 25th birthday, the money she will spend and how she's going to party. She kept asking for her phone so she could Snapchat with her friends. She keeps talking about going to class the next day and asking when she'll get her car back. She never shows any remorse about killing 2 people, at times mocking the police. She talks about how excited she is to join the DUI club and gives a very enthusiastic performance of a Justin Bieber song. Stephanie had illegal marijuana in her purse when the cops arrived, as well as an open bottle of vodka in her car. She was charged with speeding, possession of illegal drugs, aggravated reckless driving resulting in death, as well as aggravated DUI resulting in death. Stephanie ended up pleading guilty to all her charges and was sentenced to 14 years in prison. In court, she apologized and said that she will never drink again. A large number of people have criticized Stephanie's apology as generic and insincere. The victims' families had demanded the maximum sentence of 28 years. Stephanie has to serve at least 85% of her 14-year sentence. Stephanie's father has gone on social media asking people to stop harassing their family, saying that Stephanie is being punished for her crime by being behind bars. Being out on bail for a few months before her sentencing, Stephanie was still able to graduate from Bradley University, but because of protests from other students, she was banned from walking with her class. A small group of people are defending Stephanie online, saying everyone makes mistakes. While out on bail and before her sentencing, Stephanie also married her boyfriend, got pregnant, and had a gender reveal. Stephanie allegedly posted on Instagram how blessed she is and how grateful she is for her husband.